I need to put you guys on to the best way to slide into a guy's DM.
As a woman, you can make the first move. If you see a man you like, you should approach him.
I have a tip for single ladies. So you're out at a bar and you want a man to come up to you. Don't approach them. Men tend to not like that. But
This is how to get a guy to approach you at a bar.
Okay, here's how to get hot guys if you're average looking like me. Make the first move, because the hot girls in their league are not shooting their shot.
Guess who's back? I'm gonna start a new series called The Chronicles of Jen's Dating Life, because it is turning into a complete shit show.
How to get a guy to approach you using eye contact. I call this the 3-step smize. How it works.
Kindly subscribe to the channel. It's the only contribution we ask of you. Thank you.
So there's this trend going on TikTok when women are going to Home Depot and they're trying to find, potential mates. And it's actually very funny to me because, we live in a day and age where dating has become such a very unique experience. In 2023, it feels like it's such a different time of trying to date and find someone to spend the rest of your life with.
Home Depot has become a shopping mall for finding husbands. We have a bunch of women that's heading to Home Depot in the hopes of finding a husband. They're looking for someone to take away their problems and take care of them for the rest of their lives. This usually happens when women spend most of their lives going to parties and throwing it away. And when things get tough, they look for Prince Charming to bail them out.
I feel like everyone is always saying that if you're a single woman and you're looking to find someone, that you should just go to the Home Depot and wander around and a guy will come up to you and talk to you. And I am here to tell you, they are 100% correct. It actually worked. I went to Home Depot and not only did a man come up to me and talk to me, but he actually asked me where the hay bales are because he thought that I worked at the Home Depot. So I'm flipping the script, you guys.
Hi besties, this is part 2 of trolling for men at Home Depot. It's currently 9:30 on a Sunday morning. A bit early for me, but hey, any man that's at Home Depot at 9:30 on a Sunday is dedicated to their craft, and they can bring that same dedication to our relationship. So let's go. Friends, here we go. We're starting with the garden center. I'd like to find myself a yard dog. That being said, it is raining right now, so maybe not the best time, but here we go. Okay, here we go. Not many people around to see, but he's here, I feel it. Oh, these are cute. Okay, the garden center was unsuccessful. I'm gonna go to lumber. I feel like my future husband likes lumber, Here we go. Is this him? Is this the love of my life? No, he's turning. No, wait, who is this? Cute. Hello.
Now, the women in the desperate community were thrilled to hear this news. So they all started storming up the place, looking for their potential husband. But all of this doesn't make any sense, because what happened to not needing a man? What happened to being an independent woman?
This is how to get a guy to approach you at a bar. This idea came to me because I realized that staring at a guy or making eye contact wasn't enough to make him approach. So me and my friends, shout out to Kayla and Quanj, we came up with the Great Gatsby method. Okay, we know it well, Leo DeCap. This is what we are emulating. When you're making your eye contact, you do a little cheers. You can then take your drink back. You can keep eye contact, take a little sip. Make it your own. Make the Great Gatsby method your own. And why we like it is because it's more than staring. It's like an action. It's addressing this person directly, but it's not quite as aggressive as like a come here.
Eye contact is probably all it would take to get a man to approach a woman. But I'm not so sure about that tactic today. So many men have just given up pursuing women. Their intentions is solely to focus on what they got going on. I don't think entertaining women is something that's on their minds. And if it is, they're traveling overseas to find a woman they're compatible with. If a woman truly wants a man, she can do the approaching herself.
As a woman, you can make the first move. If you see a man you like, you should approach him. If I see somebody attractive, I'll make some eye contact. But not too much yet, just a couple glances. And if that's reciprocated, then I'll hold eye contact. And if I'm feeling spicy, I'll do a wink or I'll smile. You kind of have to smile. You got to be inviting. And if that is received well, you approach. If you're afraid of rejection, suck it up. You're a big girl. I'll approach and I'll compliment them, even if they're with other men. But I'll have an escape route just in case he's weird. I'll say something like, "You look good. A little too good," and rush to the bathroom or get a drink or go do something. But when you're on the move, make sure it seems like you're coming back. Sometimes you're just not their cup of tea. Sometimes they're taken. So a compliment is harmless. If they stay in the same place, you're in there. If it looks like they're waiting for you, you're in there. If they stop you in your tracks, you're in there. And then ask for their name. It's so simple. After that, they do the work, okay? Because you done showed that you're interested. You done enough.
This woman is spot on. What these women don't understand is that a man appreciates it more when you make a move on them, simply because that man doesn't get approached often. They're scared to approach because they're afraid of rejection. They're afraid to get their feelings hurt if they get turned down. That also can be a challenge for men, but they still shoot their shot because if they don't, they might never get someone in their lives. So therefore, men initiate taking the first step. That's only if he really likes that woman. But like this woman says, these women should be making the first move, or else they will keep complaining, asking, where are all the good men?
So I've seen several TikToks of women going into Home Depot to find a man. Well, I'm here to say it works, but I wasn't looking for a man and I didn't accept. So anyways, story is, I went to Home Depot for some moving boxes, and as I was walking into Home Depot, a gentleman walked side by side with me, was very complimentary, and asked me out on a date. Now, again, I'm not looking for a date or a man. I was simply looking for moving boxes. So, pick your Home Depots well. Hey, but you'll get a working man. I will say that. Home Depot's got them working men up in there. But maybe when I'm looking for a man one day, that might be where I'll go. But then again, maybe not. I kindly declined and lied that I had a boyfriend.
Get a hot guy to fall for you. Before I tell you how, let's talk about the two types of hot guys that exist. Hot guy number one is the type of guy who gets a lot of attention from girls. And this guy usually knows he's hot. Then we have hot guy number two. This is the guy who's so good looking that most girls are afraid to approach him, so he actually doesn't get a lot of attention. And depending on the hot guy you're interested in, you have to approach him differently. If it's hot guy number one, don't flatter him because he's so used to the attention that it's just gonna make you look like the rest. So instead, be coy, be flirty, and let him chase you. However, if it's hot guy number two, you need to approach him from an intellectual level. Because remember, this guy's not used to getting a lot of attention. So if you come on too strong, he's probably not gonna trust you. Follow for more and good luck.
A man that gets all the ladies doesn't chase. He chases money and let the birds flock around him. Most of the times, those guys have a lot of options. And that's the kind of guy these modern women are after, not the regular guy. These women will chase those dudes to the ends of the earth just to get their hearts broken. And then later on, go find a good average man to deal with their trauma and baggages. The nice guy never wins.